So, you wonder why I gave you the order to do something we all know is wrong, like God gave Abraham the order. And I took it back before the sun had set and risen again. You know why? Because the hand of Mecca is merciful. Because true power is not exercising power, but the power to refrain from exercising power. The true strength of a man is his ability to not react in a neurotic fashion, to not react in a reactionary fashion, but to react in a revolutionary, wise manner that his followers may emulate and that his close friends and family may be proud of. The hand of Mecca is merciful. I could have given you the order to rape and kill every woman you see, and I would have been justified after all they've done to us. But I didn't. I could have gave you the order to blow up the courthouse downtown, and after all they've done to me and my family, I would have been justified. But I didn't. I could have gave you the order to go to northern Nigeria and plant 500 bombs and blow them up on the 28th. And I would have been completely justified after what the terrorists did to my tribe and what this white power structure has done to my uncle. He was a prosecutor for them. And how did they repay him? They repaid him by putting toxic pollutants in the minority neighborhoods so he would die. That's how they repaid him. My grandfather was a civil servant for the Nigerian government. You know how they repaid him? They repaid him by allowing the Muslims to slaughter, rape, and kill and starve my people. My grandfather, on my mother's side, was an officer in World War II. And when he came back, do you know how they repaid him? They didn't give him a fancy fucking funeral. They didn't give him a fancy fucking hospital. He did not get a soldier's funeral. The government repaid him by Operation fucking Paperclip and bringing the Nazis who he fought against and risked his life fighting against. They brought them here. That's how they repaid him. That's why both my grandfathers are in heaven turning in their graves. Because their governments betrayed them. And you wonder why I am bitter at the white power structure that controls our government. Because they have taken everything from me. But my parents and my brothers and a few other surviving family members that they haven't killed yet in a roundabout Peckerwood fashion. They say because I have Jews in my family, because I have Christians in my family, I'm the bad guy. And that we are expendable. That's how they view us. We are the scholars in this fucking world. We are the people who fight and put our lives on the line. We are the big people. We are the small people. We are the good people and the great people. And you know how they repaid us? Woo! Let me tell you how merciful the hand of Chukwuemeka Jr. is. Let me tell you how merciful it is. I could have given you the command to kill everybody. Everybody. And I would have been justified. But I didn't. Because the hand of Chukwuemeka is merciful. Because when you are a messenger of God, other people will want to emulate you and follow in your footsteps. So there is a great responsibility. Because I have given up a lot so I could be your leader. I have humbled myself. I have given you my story, even though it makes me look like a fucking child killer and a psychopath and a nut. Even though it's made me look like a rapist, a gang member, and a blaspheming scumbag. I have given you my story, so you do not make the same mistakes that I did that cost me so much. That you do not fall into the same traps that I did that cost me my son. I am not your proud leader in shining fucking armor, looking like a fucking angel. I am your miserable Saul of Tarsus kind of leader, who must lead the charge to repent because I must repent myself. I too have persecuted the Christians. I too have persecuted the righteous. I too have taken the lives of the innocent people. I show you the boundaries of the point of no return. As long as you are still alive, you haven't passed the point of no return. My brothers from the Crip gang, my friends from the Blood gang, my former enemies, my bitter enemies turned friends. My white brothers, my Asian brothers, my Hispanic, Latino, and Native American brothers, my Arab brothers, my Turks, my Syrians, my Indians, my nomadic, my agricultural, my empirical, my socialist brothers. It is not easy what I am doing. I have made my future that much less bright so that you may shine. I have allowed them all to stigmatize me so that you may have a fair chance. And so that when your kids go to school, that no one can ever say, ever, that we are not a proud people with a great history. That no one can ever say that we didn't build the pyramids on African soil. So that those racist crackers who have caused me so much grief cannot harm you as much as they have harmed me. Yeah, there's some good doctors out there. Yeah, some shrinks are even good people who've been misled by pharmaceutical scum. You think I don't know how it is, but I do. You think they haven't done it before, but they have. Why do you think even a president of Libya was yelling, "Man Tum, Man Tum, who are you? Who are you?" That's what he was saying. And when he's dead, they are still blaming him for arming the terrorists. Oh, a ghost is arming the terrorists. A ghost, an apparition, a spirit is arming the terrorists. That's what they would have you believe. That we support the movement against dictators who are oppressing the terrorists who have become dictators because of their terrorist opposition that manifested itself thanks to America's government-sponsored terror, thanks to the military-industrial complex-sponsored terrorism. You wonder why I treat the white devils the same way as the terrorist? Because the white devil is also the terrorist. You wonder why I say all these racist words and turn around and say I'm not racist? Because they're fucking scum. And I'm not fucking racist. Thank you.